my coffee and head for the highway. Get up early with the dawn, load the car up, hit the road. Did you lock the back door? Did I turn off the stove? Did we check the lights and windows? Are we turning around? Did you pack the flashlight? Did I check on the spare? All right. Hello. Okay, I think things are working. Hello and welcome in. It is time for the weekly Wednesday Warble. And this week, it's the July theme. We have 8 songs. And they are mostly to do with things... Well, we'll just get into it, won't we? We'll just get into it. Welcome in. I didn't take the clock down. I'm going to take it down because I can hear it from here. But last week, I worked out what the sound issue was. And it had nothing to do with the... I probably didn't need to do that. So the sound issue last week was that I had put my microphone in backwards, but I couldn't see because it's, so what we got was, I guess, me bouncing off the computer screens and back into the microphone, but we should be all good for this week. But we're here for our July date, and I am going to start with this guitar. I have all 3 of my classical guitars here today. I have 8 songs. I plan to play some on this one, some on the little one, and at least one song on my proper classical, which I've begun doing a few scales each day just to get my fingers used to the bigger neck again. And boy, is there a difference. Like a difference in sound and feel on that guitar. But anyway, we will get started here. And so July, so I went through, we're doubling up a lot of the songs. So the theme is the month of July. So that's where I've gone through and have been like, okay, what are events in July? What are birthdays? What are like silly, National Peanut Butter Day or whatever. And so I found, so we've got a few songs where I was like, hey, I can put this song in and double up. So we're sort of tripling up in this one. So Bikini Day happens in July. David Hasselhoff's birthday is in July. David Hasselhoff of Baywatch fame. And Pamela Anderson's birthday is in July. Pamela Anderson of Baywatch fame. So we are going to, where did you guys go? There you are. We are going to start the stream off with my song, The Wave, which I wrote about Risser's Beach in Nova Scotia. Warm sun, bare skin, braced for cold, shocking pleasure of immersion. Plant my toes, grip the sand, extend my arms, caress the surface. And big spray hits when I'm not looking, takes advantage of my lapse, scoops my body up and slams my insignificant form down to drag along the bottom, dislodging snails and habitations. Hair like netting catches seaweed, tangles around my face and throat. Choking salt, spitting liquid, I'm ejected, used, exhausted. Bobbing like the wooden treasures, shaped, softened, and displaced by the ocean. There we go. All right. So there's the beach, the wave. That's called The Wave, and that is released. And I've been playing that song on my 12 string. I recorded it on the classical, but I've been playing it on the 12 string, but I haven't got back into playing my 12 string yet. All right, I am going to slip down to the little one, the little guitar for this next one. But this guy, so the next July 1st, of course, is Canada Day here in Canada, but I also found that in July we find the holiday TV Heritage Day. So we're going to double up. We're going to double up on Canada Day and TV Heritage with the theme song for a beloved Canadian television show. And I actually have at least 3 songs in my repertoire that would work for this, but we're gonna go with the theme song to The Littlest Hobo. And if you don't know about The Littlest Hobo, you've never seen it, it's basically like the show Reacher, but about a dog instead of a soldier. But it's basically the same thing, less violent. And the protagonist is a dog. Yeah, I think it must have been. There was something else a little bit funny because of when I turned, like the muting was working weird as well. But I think the real issue was the microphone was backwards, which I noticed 2 days later, and it's like, oh, that explains a lot of things. There's a voice that keeps on calling me down the road. That's where I'll always be. And every stop I make, I'll make a new friend. I can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. Down this road that never seems to end, where new adventure lies just around the bend. So if you want to join me for a while, just grab your hat, we'll travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll want to settle down. Until tomorrow the whole world is my home. So if you want to join me for a while, just grab your hat, we'll travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll want to settle down. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. There's a world that's waiting to unfold, a brand new tale no one has ever told. We've journeyed far, but you know I won't be long. We're almost there, we've paid our fare with a hobo song. Maybe tomorrow I'll find what I call home. Until tomorrow, you know I'm free to roam. So if you want to join me for a while, Just grab your hat, we'll travel like that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. Until tomorrow the whole world is my home. There we go. There we go, the Littlest Hobo. Theme to the Littlest Hobo. All right. Yeah, I'm just making guitar decisions. Which guitar do I want to use? I think we'll stick with this guitar. So I often say, if you've been here for any of these things, you'll know that I speak often of how John Prine is often guaranteed to have a song for any theme, and this is. I wasn't too familiar with this John Prine song until I saw his guitar player, Jason Wilbur, do a solo concert in which he covered this and said that this was a song that John Prine always felt was unfinished, but he didn't know what else to do with it, so they recorded it and released it. And I was like, wow, this is a really beautiful song. But of course, what else happens in July? We have Canada Day, and our neighbors to the south have the 4th of July. So that's what this is a song about. So this is the 3rd of July by John Prine. It was the 3rd of July on a cool, cloudy sky. I set in for a storm in the making. And I relaxed as I sat up in our 3-room flat, while my wife was in the kitchen a-baking. Thoughts passed through my mind of no special kind, like faces that look like the others. Tomorrow they say is Independence Day, and I guess we'll go eat at my brother's. I believe that a thought has just gotten caught in a place where words can't surround it. It concerns the years past and the shadows they cast, and my path as I walk around it. It was the 3rd of July on a cool, cloudy sky, set in for a storm in the making. I relaxed as I sat up in our 3-room flat, while my wife was in the kitchen a-baking. Thoughts passed through my mind of no special kind, like faces that look like the others. Tomorrow they say is Independence Day. I guess we'll go eat at my brother's. All right, so those are our big official holidays, the big official holidays out of the way. And now we get into the less official ones. So I was delighted to discover that apparently at some point in July, I never write the dates down when I do these. When I start compiling these lists, I really should. Anyway, one of these weeks, I don't know if it's this week or if it's next week or if it was last week, but 1 week of July is Nude Recreation Week. So I felt we had to put this song in the list, and I think we're going to do this one. We're just going to see how this works on the proper classical. This is one of mine. This is on my first album, because I am definitely in favor. Definitely in favor of... What was it? What was it called? Hang on, what was the exact wording? Nude Recreation Week. I am in favor of nude recreation. And then I'm going to play a song on this, and then I'll go back to one of the other guitars, and it will be so sad. Sorry, other guitars. And throw them on the floor. You'll feel so much better. You'll feel part of it all. And you can dance a little jig, then you can stretch your arms. You can breathe a little deeper. You won't be confined. Just go natural. Wonder why back then you were cold and gooey. Now you'll be warm and smooth, and you'll feel the world on your body. Feel it in every hair. You'll feel every molecule around you. You'll feel part of it all. Just go natural. Go natural. Oh, natural. Go natural. La 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 la. Don't worry, nobody can see you, not unless you want them to. You can smile at your neighbors if you forget to close your blinds. And don't be ashamed of what you look like. I'm sure you look just fine. We spend far too much time absorbed with our flaws. Just go natural. Go natural. Oh, natural. Go natural. Why not take off all of your clothes? There, au naturel. On the proper guitar. On our most natural. That was appropriate. I didn't even plan that, but that is our most natural guitar. It's completely made of wood. It has no fancy new age technology. It has no electronics. We'll go back to this one. So that's for Nude Recreation Week, but perhaps you're not into nudity. Perhaps you really like clothes. So you're in luck, because also in July we find Fashion Day. I also, even though I am a very big fan of nude recreation, also am a very big fan of fashion. And so I've written, I think, a number of songs about fashion and clothes. But I think I'm going to do this one. This one's called Runway, and it's about looking at the clothes on the runway in the fashion house. All right. Fabric hangs, gossamer ephemeral, green and blue like trickles through, adds an air ethereal. Wouldn't I look good? The line, the cut, the fit, I want to touch it, take it home, put it on and capture the feeling of the runway. The way the cut is made, playing with geometry, hard, sharp lines that shape and cling, structure and asymmetry. Wouldn't I feel good? The line, the cut, the fit, I want to touch it, take it home, put it on and capture the feeling of the runway. The look, the seam, the knit, I want to wear it, make a splash, show it off and capture the feeling of the runway. Dampened spirits wash away when I get up and dress like this. Pleasant doldrums up in smoke, dressed to kill, dressed to thrive. Yeah, I feel good. The line, the cut, the fit, I want to touch it, take it home, put it on and capture the feeling of the runway. The look, the seam, the knit, I want to wear it, make a splash, show it off and capture the feeling of the runway. The way the fabric hangs, gossamer ephemeral, wouldn't I look good? There, runway, runway. So not only does National Disco Day arrive in July, but financial freedom also arrives in July. So I felt there was no better way to celebrate both National Disco Day and Financial Freedom Day than with this ABBA song that perhaps contains some dubious advice on ways to find financial freedom. I work all night, I work all day to pay the bills I have to pay. Ain't it sad? And still there never seems to be a single penny left for me. Well, that's too bad. For in my dreams I have a plan. If I got me a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work at all. I'd fool around and have a ball. Money, money, money must be funny in the rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in the rich man's world. All the things I could do if I had a little money, it's the rich man's world. A man like that is hard to find, but I can't get him off my mind. Ain't it sad? And if he happens to be free, I bet he wouldn't fancy me. Well, that's too bad. So I must leave, I have to go to Las Vegas or Monaco and win a fortune in a game. My life would never be the same. Money, 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 must be funny in the rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in the rich man's world. Aha! All the things I could do if I had a little money. It's the rich man's world. Money, 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 must be funny in the rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in the rich man's world. Aha! All the things I could do if I had a little money. It's the rich man's world. It's the rich man's world. It's the rich man's world. Yeah, I think I want to do this one on my big classical. You know what? Maybe I'll save the last one for that. We've got two more. This is another double upper. Another double upper. So in July, I discovered that it is Ugly Truck Day. Ugly Truck Day in July, celebration of ugly trucks. And it's also Country Music Day. So years ago, there was a band in St. John's, Newfoundland called the Saddle Sores, and I was their biggest fan. And they were led, most of their originals were written by Jimmy Rose, who lives in Toronto now and still plays and performs and writes. But he's a really good guitar player. And all of their songs they were a country band, but every song had like at least 2 extended breaks for guitar solos, which is partially why I loved them. And their lyrics were really brilliant. And their songs were very good. But this was, I guess, their big hit. And they never recorded, but they did record a 3-song demo. And I think they gave me the only copy. They at least gave me one of very few copies in existence, and I still have it. So when I saw that we had Ugly Truck Day and Country Music Day, I was like, I absolutely must perform If You Steal My Truck by the Saddle Sores. If you steal my truck, take good care of her for me. You see, I've been down on my luck lately. Life's been rough on me. My old lady ran off with the sheriff's deputy. She also took the kids and my big screen TV. Please rotate the tires, it's the least I can ask. Get regular checkups, keep the tank filled with gas. Wash her down twice a week and polish all that chrome. And if you can't oblige me, please bring my baby home. Put my whole life into her, alienating my family. So if you steal my truck, take good care of her for me. Got her mud flaps for Christmas, and when she turned 23, I bought her new floodlights and overhauled her chassis. She still ain't much to look at, but she's just alright with me. Don't mess with the ignition, in this note you'll find a key. put my whole life into her, alienating my family. So if you steal my truck, take good care of her for me. If you steal my truck, take good care of her for me. You see, I've been down on my luck, lately life's been rough on me. My old lady ran off with the sheriff's deputy. She also took the kids and my big screen TV. Go. If You Steal My Truck by the Saddle Sores, written by Jimmy Rose. And I snuck that into the section about money. All right, we come to our final song of the week. We've got 8 songs. We've got 8 songs this week. Slowly but surely getting ourselves closer to 10. But it is Embrace Your Geekiness Day. Is a day in July, which tickled me pink for... No, that's the first time I've done it. That's the first time I've done that one. And there's another Jimmy Rose song that I've been planning to cover for a while. That's also on the. They did a 3-song demo and they gave me a copy. And there is another one that I've been planning to do, so I hadn't really thought to do that one. But when I saw that it was Ugly Truck Day and Country Music Day, I was like, I have to pull up that CD and do it. I will do that one more. It's a great song. It's an absolutely brilliant song. All of their songs were. They were a completely brilliant band. They were my favorite band. I was their biggest fan for a reason. They were great. All right. But now we have Embrace Your Geekiness Day. And I have been accused here and there throughout the years of being somewhat geeky. So I actually had, because yeah, I would do them here. I would do them here in St. John's for sure. As people in St. John's would remember the Saddle Sores. Our last song for today is, because in the month of July, and our theme has been songs to do with July, it's Embrace Your Geekiness Day. And the thing I guess that I am most geeky about really is music. But I was like, okay, well, I've got songs about video games, and I've got songs about spelling bees, and I have songs about geeky things. Well, that fashion song was a geeky song. I am a fashion geeks too, right? But I am most geeky about guitar playing, so I'm going to play for you a song that I wrote called The Definition of Happiness. And we're going to take it a bit slower than usual. And I'm going to play it on my bestest guitar. And it will be our last song. It will be our last song for today's episode. Tick, 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 picking and moving with the metronome, back and forth across the strings. Tick, 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 fretting, hand sliding with the metronome, up and down across the board. Repetition, rest, relax, memorizing passages. Tick, 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 alternate picking, sweeping tremolo, slow and fast across the strings. Hammer on, pull off, bending glissando, two-hand tapping on the board. Repetition, rest, relax, memorizing passages. Then I come out of the woodshed, and I can join the band playing, and I can hear in my head the notes as they lay waiting. Rather a lot of notes following one another in a very short time. Fingertips landing and lifting seamlessly, seemingly of their own volition. Blazing, soaring, face melting bliss. There we go. In honor of Embrace Your Geekiness Week, my song, The Definition of Happiness, which is about practicing the guitar. And I'm being able to practice my guitar with more and more ease. I'm still not fully operational, but there's more and more ease. So thank you so much for joining. I don't know why I pulled my keyboard out. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I was really happy with sometimes the month themes, you find really neat things, and I feel like a lot of the themes this month fit into each other really well. So I thank you for joining me here for this July themed set. Next week's theme came out of this. In my search for songs for July, I also discovered that it's like International Kissing Day. So our theme next week is going to be kissing, because there's lots of pretty great songs that mention kissing. So that's what we're going to do next week. So I hope to see you all then. And in the meantime, I wish you a fabulous Wednesday, a fabulous week, and we shall see you next time.